Broaden and established entrepreneurs must continue to utilize the vast array of knowledge available to ensure business sustainability and resilience. This is one of the focal points at the Knowledge Digest Africa Conference in Lagos. We have details of this and more in this report.
This gathering of young entrepreneurs re-emphasizes the need for knowledge-based empowerment initiatives. The convener of the maiden edition of Knowledge Digest Africa Conference gives insight into why a one-stop digital knowledge bank to educate and empower millions of African business leaders that had to deal with unique contextual business climates and enrich professionals with substantial and up-to-date career, entrepreneurship, and technology know-how for wealth creation is a gap necessary to be filled.
People are struggling to achieve success because 85% skill set is what you learn informally. And that informal knowledge is from books, seminars, retreats, mentorship, and all of that. And that's what we are putting together on this platform with the enablement of tech. So it doesn't matter where you are, you have access to information, interviews by different experts, master classes running simultaneously, marketplace where you have access to materials of people that you can consume. It's going to be Africa's #1 knowledge digital bank, and we plan to do a lot of collaborations.
Speakers further highlight how to build a change mindset to harness digital collaborations and business models that develop transgenerational wealth.
Today, we talk about, like I said during the presentation, that we talk about Cadbury, Schweppes, we talk about Heineken and the rest. They were businesses started by entrepreneurs. But it went beyond just being an entrepreneur, a family business, to becoming global businesses. So it's important that if you are starting anything at all, it should not die after you, it should succeed you. That is when your efforts, while on this side of the divide, will not be in futility.
Any startup that really wants to become a viable business, a viable organization going into the future, there are fundamentals that you must acknowledge and upfront tell yourself that come rain, come shine, these are the things I'm going to live by, okay? So developing structures, systems, processes, ensuring that you don't play in a very exclusive manner that you're playing inclusive in terms of getting a lot of people, creating an ecosystem thinking and operation. For me, that helps you to actually survive into the future than if you're just, boxed up in your own little corner and thinking that you have all the knowledge, you have all the skill and you need nobody else.
The consensus remains that Africa's business climate and entrepreneurs now more than ever need to be more strategically positioned to break greater grounds and maintain global relevance.
Now shifting focus to the international front, Asian shares slipped today following overnight declines on Wall Street and renewed fears about outbreaks of COVID-19 in China, while the dollar hovered below last week's peak. But traders' main focus is approaching central bank meetings. MSCI's broadest index of Asia-Pacific shares outside Japan fell 0.64% today, walking back some of the previous day's 1% gain and heading back towards the last week's two-year low. Asian tech stocks like Alibaba and Samsung helped lead the declines after U.S. equity markets had closed lower overnight, impacted by reports Apple plans to slow hiring and spending growth come next year. Chinese blue chips fell 1.11%, also giving back gains made the previous day gains, as mainland China reported 776 new coronavirus cases, sparking fears of renewed restrictions on activities to curb outbreaks. European markets also set to open lower, with Euro Stoxx 50 futures off 0.75% and London's FTSE futures losing about 0.4%. Now, Japan's Nikkei gained 0.75% after hovering around Monday's rally after the holidays. And now, the French government is offering €12 per share to take full control of EDF, Europe's biggest nuclear power operator, in a €9.7 billion deal, which is an equivalent of $9.85 billion buyout offer that gives it a free hand to run the group as it contends with a European energy crisis. The finance ministry said in a statement that the price represents about a 53% premium to the closing price of EDF shares on the 5th of this month, the day before the government announced its intention to fully nationalize the group. The state already owns 84% of EDF, which has been grappling with unplanned outages at its nuclear fleet, delays, and also cost overruns in building new reactors and power tariff caps imposed by the government to shield French consumers from soaring electricity prices. And wrapping up business news now, oil prices on the international market rose slightly today, pairing early losses and after soaring by more than $5 a barrel in the previous session. Amid concerns about tight supply, U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude recorded a price increase of 0.26% to hit $102.90 per barrel. Brent crude now sells at $106.60 per barrel, registering an upward price margin of 0.28%. Light's performance, however, is still trading in the red territory with a price decline of 3.25%, selling at $118.10 per barrel. And for the OPEC basket, crude oil dealers offer $104.40 per barrel with an upsurge of 1.69%.